Hello, Seaside listeners. Thank you for joining me again today on an inspired path where we share the endless benefits of living a yogic lifestyle. I've got a special treat for you today. Her name is Michi Morioka. Michi is a certified yoga instructor, owner of Yoga Studios in Takamatsu, Japan, and a laughter yoga master trainer, which is the highest level of certification for that modality, I might add. Michi recently became Canada's second only master trainer after taking one-on-one coaching from the founder of laughter yoga himself, Dr. Madan Kataria, in India. And she's here in Eastern Passage to facilitate a laughter yoga leader training course at a local studio. We are very lucky to have her in our neck of the woods. Welcome, Michi.
Thank you very much for having me here, Gail. It's such an honor to be on this show.
The honor's ours, really. Michi, would you mind sharing a brief description of what laughter yoga is to our listeners?
Certainly. Laughter yoga is a combination of laughter exercises and yogic breathing techniques where we initially laugh as an exercise without using jokes or comedy, but through eye contact and childlike playfulness, it soon turns into a real and contagious laughter. Also, it's been scientifically proven that our body can't tell the difference between real and fake laughter. So even laughing exercises can give us the same physical, mental, and emotional benefits.
Wow. So what would some of the benefits be of attending a laughter yoga class then?
Well, there's been studies about how laughter improves breathing and circulation, strengthens the immune system, lowers blood pressure and stress hormone levels. But for me, one of the biggest benefits has been that after laughing only for a few minutes, our brain starts to produce endorphins, which are happy hormones, so our mood changes. And, you know, when we are in a good mood, everything goes well.
It does. Yeah, it really does. So how did you get involved in laughter yoga?
It was in 2011, right after the devastating earthquake and tsunami destroyed a large part of northeastern Japan, and we all witnessed thousands of people losing their lives. Prior to that, my husband became seriously ill and he lost his job. We were also trying to have a baby, which we couldn't, and I just lost sight of the meaning of life, and I was diagnosed with depression. The doctor wanted me to take pills, but instinctively I knew that the pills weren't the solution. That's when I discovered a laughter yoga session.
Wow, that's quite a story. I'm sorry about all of that. But you've come such a long way. No one would ever think, meeting you, that you had ever suffered from depression. When you first started the laughter yoga, I'm wondering if you felt a little silly at first, because when I mention it to my students, they're always thinking, oh no, I could never do that. That's silly. And I'm always convincing them it's totally not silly. So did it seem strange or unnatural at all to laugh for no reason to you?
Well, at that point, I was willing to try anything other than medication.
Yeah.
So I jumped in and fake laughed really hard for the entire hour. The magic happened. I felt so joyful, energized, and optimistic for the first time since the earthquake. The world or life didn't change too much in an hour, but it certainly felt completely different. I suddenly knew that everything was going to be okay. I knew this laughter yoga could heal myself, heal Japan, my family, friends, the community, and everyone who was suffering and hurting.
Wow. So you decided to go right to the source of this new healing property, correct?
Right away. I took the entry-level training so I could start to share this gift. Then I went to India immediately after that to learn more from the founder, Dr. Kataria.
Wow. And how far, approximately, like hours-wise on a plane, would India be from where you live?
It took me about 24 hours door to door.
Wow. So it's not like you were just flying a couple of hours. Like
That's
you had to
right.
make a big trip to make this happen.
That's
so
right.
You were totally serious.
Yes.
How was your time in India? Did you enjoy the local people and Dr. Kataria himself?
Absolutely. Everyone at the Laughter Yoga University, including Dr. Kataria, is very welcoming, friendly, and helpful. And I found the local community so full of energy and life.
Wow. I'd love to go there. It's on my bucket list.
Yeah, I definitely recommend.
So after your training in India that first time, how did it change your life when you got back home?
Well, in addition to offering laughter yoga for the past 4 years, I myself have been practicing laughter yoga and laughing for no reason every day. And I can tell you, everything in my life has changed for better, from my perspective of life to health to relationships, work, and family life. So I came from a period of my life where I didn't want to live anymore to now where I'm so happy and thankful that I'm alive every day. Now I can say I love who I am.
Wow. And everybody who knows you loves you too, by the way.
Thank you.
I have to tell you, here we are in the studio, and you're going to hear this not on the day we're recording it, but today is Michi's 40th birthday. Happy birthday, Michi.
Thank you very much.
So what are your current intentions and vision then with regards to laughter yoga, since you are now a master trainer? Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's quite a remarkable accomplishment. Amazing.
Thank you, Gail.
You're welcome.
It's my passion and mission to guide people on the path to their inner joy through laughter yoga, because I myself have experienced the magical healing power of laughter. It's so powerful, but it's very simple, and everyone can do it.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody. You don't have to, it's not a physically active thing unless you need it to be. You know, if you're in a wheelchair, you can do laughter yoga, right?
Exactly, yes.
So you're obviously very passionate and committed to this program, and it's obviously been life-changing for you. Now, I know that you received your initial 200-hour teacher training right here in Nova Scotia through Atlantic Yoga Teacher Training in the Kripalu tradition, which is the same tradition I was trained in. So were you living here at that time?
Yes, I immigrated to Canada in 2001 and lived here for 6 years.
Wow. And currently, you and your husband, Mark, reside in Japan. So what keeps bringing you back to Halifax?
Yep. This is my second home. I have friends and family here, and I've been offering annual laughter yoga leader training at the absolutely beautiful and cozy yoga studio, Inspire Yoga, just down the road from this radio station.
I'm kind of familiar with that studio.
Yeah, it's a great place.
Oh, thank you, Michi. I know that receiving any type of training directly from the creator of any program is second to none, directly from the horse's mouth, so to speak. And I know personally, having gone through your program myself, that your workshop here is not only filled to capacity quickly every summer, but it leaves lasting effects on all the students that attend. We just finished a training last weekend, and there were 11 students.
Yes.
And the day that they left, everyone was still laughing. They were exhausted. They said it was life-changing. They were so grateful. They never wanted to lose contact with each other. You can see it in their eyes how it changed their life from when they arrived Saturday morning to when they left
That's
Sunday
right, yeah.
evening. It was unbelievable, the transformation.
Yeah.
So may I say, though, that you are a knowledgeable and very effective teacher, and that is required. You are one of the best I've ever experienced myself.
Oh, thank you very much, Gail. It's so kind of you to say that. Yes, as a direct student of Dr. Kataria, I do try to be as respectful and true to his intention as possible in order to provide the participants an authentic and holistic laughter yoga experience.
So this summer's, like I said, Laughter Yoga Leader Training Workshop just finished on August 16th, and it was another success. But how could our listeners get involved with Laughter Yoga, since you are soon on your way back to Japan until, hopefully, next summer?
I've certified quite a few laughter yoga leaders in the area, and some of them have started laughter clubs, which are free laughter yoga sessions, so please check them out on the internet. People can contact you, Gail, if they need more details as well. And if they become serious about laughter yoga and want to learn the depth of it, I plan on coming back here to offer training at least once a year. There are also many other fantastic teachers in this country who you can search for on the Laughter Yoga University site.
Okay, great. Thank you. So, listeners, you can visit www.laughteryoga, all one word, .org to learn more about laughter yoga, its origins, and up-to-date news. You can also friend Michi on Facebook. Michi Morioka, M-I-C-H-I space M-O-R-I-O-K-A. And you can also contact me directly regarding the content of any show aired here as well. Fulop at eastlink.ca. You can, of course, always call Seaside FM if you do not use a computer, and they'll give me your information, and then I'll return your call. So, thank you, Michi, so much for taking the time to share your insight with us today. It's been an amazing privilege to have you here. Are there any closing words you'd like to say to our listeners?
I wish all of you a happy, laughter-filled life that we all deserve, and it is available to you.
Thank you, Michi. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here again on Seaside FM as we broadcast from the Seaside studio overlooking the beautiful ocean waters of Eastern Passage. Now, remember to laugh today for no reason at all. Just laugh. Laugh when you're doing the dishes, laugh when you're putting on your shoes, laugh when you're in the shower, especially when you don't feel like laughing. That's the best time to laugh. They say that simply putting the corners of your mouth more up than down, putting a smile on your face, totally changes the chemistry in your body. So even if you're a little shy to laugh at first, smiling. And see how a smile is infectious. Say you go to the grocery store and you have a cranky clerk and she's having a really bad day. Well, be empathetic. Maybe she just had a really cranky customer before you and she's a little tired from standing, and just put that into perspective. And when you get to her, instead of being angry that you had to wait in line, how about you smile at her? Put the corners of your mouth more up than down right now. Try it. It's really not hard to do. And give her a nice big smile and see how it changes her day. And if you change her day, she will be friendlier and happier, and she may change the day of the next person, and so on and so on and so on. So it will have a domino effect. So if you don't have the nerve to laugh out loud yet, start with smiling and then work your way up and do your best to learn how to laugh for no reason. Okay? It will brighten your inner light. You will glow more, and people will see it through your eyes, and you will be infectious. Okay? You have a wonderful day. Smile and laugh as much as you can. My inner light honors your inner light. Namaste.